One of my Christmas presents I got this year that was related to microbiology was the book Free Living Freshwater Protozoa by DJ Patterson, which is a field guide to identifying unicellular protozoans. And with this observation that you're seeing go by on the film was actually the first time that I was able to try this new book out to try to identify a new unicellular organism. So what you see swimming around there is obviously a ciliate. That is, he's not an amoebid or a flagellate. They are swimming all over the place. And you can see they're not paramecium. If you look at my earlier paramecium movie, the paramecium has a characteristic oval shape that makes it easy to recognize, whereas these guys are a little more wedge-shaped, especially if you look at the back of the ones that are really in focus. You see there's a little notch in the back. So I could tell they weren't paramecium, but I wasn't sure what they were. So I got out Peterson, and we see that the first step is to identify whether there are flagella or not. This was actually the trickiest step for me, because flagella are often not visible in the microscope, especially viewed like this through a webcam. So I was not positive that there was no flagella, but the way that they were swimming, it didn't seem like there were, so I thought, no, probably not. And so we go to step 72, away from step 1, big jump in the book. And when we get there, we see that step 72 asks, do they have no cilia or flagella? Are they moving by pseudopodia? That is amoeba. And clearly no, these are not moving by pseudopodia, they're your swimmers. And so we skip to step 116 in the book. So this is your regular biology field guide for species identification that I'm going through here. So flip up to page 116. And we say, are they moving by cilia? Now, there's absolutely no way with my microscope at this level of magnification I would be able to tell that, but I can tell by the way that they're swimming that these are ciliates. So I'm going to say yes. And go to step 117. And then that's divides us into cells that swim or crawl around freely, or organisms firmly attached to the substrate. Definitely no doubt about that one, so we'll say they're swimmers and go to step 131. And at 131, we have cells that crawl against the substrate, or free swimmers, clearly free swimmer, and we go to 154. Step 154 says, are these spindle-shaped cells with long, highly mobile neck supporting a rounded mouth? No, it's not that. And so that's 155. Rounded cells moving in bounds, separated by short pauses? No. No bounding motion, go to 156. Cells with marked torsion, the front twisted or with a spiral flange? No, that's not it. Go to 158. And at 158, we have flattened and rigid shells, usually wedge-shaped. The body may be drawn into folds or spiked, with the somatic cilia reduced to a few tufts, usually from putrid waters. And with the image of this, we see something that looks very much like what I've been observing here. And so we are reduced down to the genus Epalxella, Discomorphella, Sarpenidinium, and Mielstoma. And so that's how we identified our protist. And there you have it for this observation.